Saturday morning, I got the cows all fed. We're going to move some manure today to get through the weekend. We got quite a bit of a snowstorm here. Thursday night into Friday, I got to go down here and I've got to plow a path up to this tanker. I had to do some work to the C5 the other day. Just got that done here yesterday afternoon. And I've got this parked on a hill. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back hooked onto it or not. I don't know if I'm going to have enough traction to get back up to it. We're just going to scrape a little snow out here and see if we can't maybe get married back up to it. I'm on a little bit of a hill here. This is the driveway that goes up to the lagoon, so I'm going to plow this snow out of the way. I'm going to plow this snow out of the way and see if I can't maybe get hooked up to it quick. Alright, I got a pretty good path gouged in. Might have to come at it sideways a little bit and get up into it, get hooked onto it so we can get something done here. But pretty much, if I don't get it the first time, it's probably not going to happen. So, well, we'll run up and get the C5 and get down here and get hooked up and get moving. Alright, our oil levels are good. Come over here and we're going to check the water pump and stuff out and just make sure nothing's leaking here. Flashlight out. Okay. Yeah, everything is dry there, so we should be good to go. Alright, we're going to fire this up. Get this thing closed up, and we'll get on our way. let it start building air on the trailer. Yeah, we just do a quick walk around here. Make sure our tires all have air. And we'll go ahead and we'll close up this guy. Kick it shut. Tires are good, axles are starting to come off. We'll give it a little tug test here, and we'll make sure the fifth wheel's hooked up. And we'll load up. manure in probably 2.5 months, I think. So this is my first load in quite a while. So been chopping, combining, everything else. So we can't combine anything today. We might be able to combine some corn tomorrow. The snow is melting about as fast as it came. The roads are nice and clear. Dry roads. What a difference half a day can make. We'll have to check this water pump over, make sure we don't have any leaks on it, but it's kind of a nice day just to keep an eye on it. Top off the coolant if need be. Water temperature is about 125 right now. So definitely not running warm at all. All the jolly hunters are out today on opening day. So we'll just have to see how things go here. Now we're just getting pulled up to the field now. The spreader's there waiting for us. Pull up, swing the pipe over, load him right from the side of the road. The other crew is spreading up on the back road. We'll drive up by them here in a little bit here. I'm gonna set the brake, grab my controller. Pipe lifting up out of the tank there. Swing over to the right. Telephone pole is right in my way. Swing a little farther. And we're in. Now I turn the PTO on, which that's down on the floor. Turn that on. Got the light on the dash. Pump forward. And we'll load him. Set cruise control. We'll get out and take a look here. Make sure everything's going okay. Pumping. We're going into the spreader. He folds up the injector to get backed up into this laneway here. But we're injecting the manure today. And we'll take a peek at this Parser water pump. We'll check on that other crew after we get done offloading here. Check on them, see how they're doing. They're right up on the back road here, down just a little ways. There's two of us hauling manure to Alex Care. He's running 9320, and Sean's running the 8320 in the noon tanker, and Joe and Nate are running manure to him. So running two crews today, trying to get this manure out. I'd like not to be spreading at all, but it's no November, middle of November, and we've got, the lagoon is mostly full still, about 3/4 full. Pulling this manure right direct from the barn pits. That's probably all we'll haul today is out of the barn pits. And we might get down to the lagoon today. So we'll get this offloaded and we'll drive up by that other crew. There's Nate here. Wave, Nate! I didn't get on the radio quick enough.
Did you say wait?
No, I said wave. I didn't get on the radio quick enough.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, I got Nate, and Nate was in truck 15. Joe's running truck 14. And they're just going a little farther than we are up on the back road there. So, we'll keep unloading here. I've got something wrong with my camera. I don't know if I'm running interference or what, but this is the camera that's up on top of the tank. Maybe it's not plugged in quite right, but the camera is sitting right there on a bracket that I made that's coming off of the bracket that the hoses are slung from. We just use that camera so we know when that pipe is coming back home. And it's a wireless camera. I get power from marker lights on the trailer, and then the image is transmitted wirelessly to the monitor here. We've got a camera on the back of the spreader too. I can change channels here. Where am I? Right here. Cam 3, Cam 4. So the camera that's on the spreader is camera 4. We're a little too far away from it, but you can just barely see the image in the camera there. So camera 4 is the camera that's on the back of the tanker, and he's got a monitor up in his cab as well, and he can see the tanker if he's got a blown hose. What you're looking at there is the manifold, and of course the image is screwy. So
I think it's empty.
Alright, I'm empty, they're telling me. I've got my pipe swung back over the top of the tank. Now I'm just putting the pipe down into the tank. We can't see the pipe from the mirrors of the truck unless we turn a little bit. So that's kind of why we put them cameras on there, just so that we didn't have to guess in the mirror or anything. Guess or look in the mirror. So we'll drive up by that other crew now. We're kind of going home that way anyways. I'm taking a long way around just so I can keep an eye on that crew as well. So we'll drive by them here in a second. We're going to drive by that other crew here in a second. Looks like Sean is just getting backed up to the road here. So we're injecting with, turn you guys like that. We're injecting the manure with both tankers. What we want to do is we want to eliminate any runoff potential. So once this snow melts, it's going to take anything that's on the surface with it. So with injecting the manure, we're going to cut down on the risk of having that manure run into a waterway. So hopefully we don't get into any trouble here in the next couple of days as this snow melts off. There's not much snow left here now. There's probably 4 inches or so. And it generally melts kind of slow anyway, so we just don't need any problems, that's all. Alright, I'm on my last load. Just pulling up into the lagoon driveway. I'm gonna back myself into the lagoon and drain the tank in the lagoon. Alright, we'll park this here, like this. Down back here, and open this tank up. Let it drain. If we leave anything in here, it's just gonna just pull that open like that. Let that drain. That way, nothing will freeze inside that pump. We'll actually leave it parked right here. We'll leave it parked right here, and then the other thing I like to do is pick the load boom up out of the tank and set that on the saddle so that it doesn't freeze in. And we close the doors. Then if they freeze shut, it's easier to open them when they're froze shut than it is to try to free them up when they're froze open. So we'll turn the pump on. Let that run just a little bit. Shut that off. And we'll get our controller. Raise the pipe up. See that there, and then we'll just swing it over a little bit, and it will set it on that saddle just like that. Unlock differential. This has got quad locks on it. Do that there. Shut my lights off. Make sure my windows are up, and we will call it good.